Good morning. Today is Monday, it's February the 5th, and the time right now is 9 minutes to midday. And we can see that after a hyper volatile week we had last week, we have FOMC meetings, and then we have the non-farm payroll, both created a bit of a hoo-ha in across many assets class. We can see equity markets continue to edge higher, and in fact, they are all trading at fresh highs for the year. We can see the Dow Jones Industrial Average managed to trade to a high of 38,783.62 on Friday and close at 38,655.75. So this week is going to be pretty quiet on the relative basis. We do not have very major high impact news for the United States. So there is very good reason for the market to actually take some profit off the table. So I will not be surprised if we do see a bit of a profit taking going on this week. And if that's the case, there's a very good likelihood that the high traded last Friday at 38,783.62 may actually be kept. And this could actually be the start of at least, in my opinion, some kind of profit taking to happen this week. In the S&P 500 is the same thing. The high traded is just under 5,000, which is a very nice round number. The high traded is 4,975.29 in the cash market. And again, this is exactly where I think the market may actually attempt to do a reversal or at least a temporary pullback to somewhere around the 4,828 to 4,794, which is correspondingly a 50% pullback and a 61.8% pullback of the rise from 4,682. So that is my my take here. And in the Nasdaq 100, Nasdaq did not have the same bullish factor like the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, even though they managed to have a new a high at 17,682.29. And if there's going to be any kind of pullback, I am not surprised the market may actually pull back to test the December close at 16,813.76 here that we saw. Okay, and over in Asia, we do see a little bit of follow through. We can see that the Nikkei actually managed to edge higher to 36,490. And I think the market is actually primed to do a pullback lower than last week's low at 35,360. Okay, so this is basis the Nikkei 225 traded on the Osaka Futures Exchange. So we can see that my thinking is that there will be a pullback to perhaps maybe 35,200 levels at least. Okay, and in Hong Kong, let's see what Hong Kong is doing. Hong Kong managed to rebound. This morning we have a marginal low at 15,296. This market is actually primed to go higher because the market has actually pulled back 61.8% from the rise of 14,796 to a high of 16,313. So the pullback at 15,296 is actually the 61.8% retracement, and this market, in my opinion, is actually primed to trade higher. Okay, so I will be looking for buying signal if I can. Okay, and over in the dollar index, you can see dollar has the dollar index managed to go to a high of 104.05, and this is within expectation. I've always been talking about the idea of market rallying from a low here after testing 103.55, and the market actually went down to a low of 102.78, and the market has rallied to 104.05 en route to 104.22 to 104.44. If this market can hold at this level, well and good. If not, then I think the market may actually challenge the 105.35 to 105.77 levels. Euro dollar is also coming down. Euro dollar is actually, of course, moving opposite direction of the dollar itself. You can see the dollar, the euro has been weak, and this is a low that we have not seen for quite some time now. Last month, in December, last month is not December. In December, we see a low traded at 1.0724. So I think the market may actually challenge this low here one more time. The low this morning is 107.69. So I think the momentum suggests that we probably will see lower prices into the 106.90 to 107.10 area. Now, sterling, despite my bullishness, hasn't failed to perform. Right now it's coming back down. The low traded this morning is 125.99, and if this continue further, the nearest area of support is at 125 to 125.50. Aussie dollars is also coming down. Everything seems to be coming down. So this points to a very positive dollar situation here, because all the other currency is confirming that the dollar is currently very strong. So if I have a strong dollar out view, that means to say all the other currency ought to be coming down. And the nearest we can see that the target for this move here is about 0.64 half. Okay. And dollar Canadian is actually quite bullish. You can see the market actually took off after failing to take out a 133.59 and traded to a high of 134.89 this morning, with the prospect of market going higher, perhaps to challenge the November close at 135.83 to 136.20. Dollar yen is primed to go even higher. We can see the dollar yen has actually managed to turn around from 145.89 to 148.68 this morning, and it's really looking to go higher. If we get a pullback anywhere between 148 to 147.30, I think this entire range of prices here representing the various Fibonacci retracement all the way up to the 50% mark is actually areas of buying opportunity, in my opinion. There's a very good chance that the market may actually test last year had a 151.91 and also corresponding the 2022 higher 151.94. So big number will be 152. Okay, if the 152 can be surmount and the price close above the level, the market is primed to go even higher. Of course, there is the risk of Bank of Japan intervention, because the last time they intervened was around 152. That was back in 2022. Okay, and gold looks like it's about to come off again. We can see that the high traded at $2,088.55 does not seem to be over. We can see that this is a corrective bounce, and odds is that market will go lower below $2,000 per ounce, perhaps into the $1,973 to $1,985, which is also a challenge of this low here that we saw in middle of December at $1,973. Silver is also likely to also follow in the same footpath as gold. We can see that silver on the whole has been trying to go higher, but it has hit the equality point at this is not gold. Sorry, this is this is silver. Now, silver seems to be holding out at $21.91 to a high of $23.32. Pullback almost 50% before I think the market finds some kind of support here. There's a good chance that silver may actually bounce, while gold may actually be looking to come off. Okay, so let's see whether this is going to be the case, because it's very odd for two precious metals to move in opposite direction. But this, based on the chart, it does look like silver have a good chance to actually bounce from where we are seeing right now. Oil practically unraveled completely. Okay, we can see the market rally from 69 cents all the way to 79 cents before it unraveled big time to test the 70 cents level. So right now the market hit a support line here. There's a good chance the market may bounce a little bit, but by and large we want to see stronger incentive for us to go long, because there's simply no buy signal at this moment in time, other than the fact the market has failed to challenge the December close, which is $71.20. Now, Bitcoin may actually be primed to go higher after a pullback. We can see the high traded over the weekend is 43,844, and this may actually prompt the price to go back to 41,500 to perhaps 41,000. Now, this area will be a great area to pick up some long. If we get a buy signal within this area here, I think the market may actually take out that last week high as 43,844, and if we extrapolate an equal distance move, there could be a challenge of the 48,000, at least 48,000. So look out for a buying opportunity in Bitcoin, and this could be the trade for today. And this is all I have. And remember, this is going to be a shortened week, because in many parts of Asia, where the Chinese are celebrating the Lunar New Year, the market is going to be very quiet, in particularly in Japan, in Hong Kong, in mainland, in Singapore. Okay, so basically do watch out for quiet trading activity going into the Lunar New Year. In the meantime, I wish all of you a happy New Year ahead. Bye-bye.